Hey guys, what's up? It's Jimmy. I am back. I am here to ask you a simple question. How many times have you said, I can't do this or I can't do that? It could be anything. Maybe you thought there's a way was impossible, or maybe you thought that starting a business was impossible, or maybe you thought you just never see yourself in a relationship. Well, see, my mom taught me something a long time ago, and this is when I was really younger. I'm going to explain it just a second, but my mom said one thing. She said, I can't, never did anything. Well, let me repeat that real quick. She said, I can't, never did anything. So what does that mean? I mean, not to be complete the phrase, I can't, never did anything. So let me get back to when I was 5 years old. I was 5 years old, and I was born with cerebral palsy. At 5 years old, I still wasn't walking. That's right, I wasn't walking. But today, and as I'm standing here to present this video to you. So, anyhow, my mom and dad took me to Easter sales. I went there for like a year, and finally they told my mom and dad. He said, I'm sorry to say, but your son will probably never walk or talk. That's what they told me. So about 6 years old, they sent me back home, and I'm sitting there on the floor. My dad went off and did his own thing. I don't know what he was doing. And my mom just looked at me, and she saw something different. She's like, he is gonna walk, he is gonna talk. So my mom literally made me walk between bumps. I mean, straight line of bumps, just like this, and you had to walk between them and walk between them. That she made me walk up and down the steps, which doesn't sound bad, but remember, I can't hardly walk. But I had to do it without holding on to the railing. That's right, without holding on to the railing. So one day when I did what they said, I said, Mom, I can't. And she says, I can't, never did anything. Now at that time, I thought, well, what does that mean? I'm already 6 years old, like, you're a kid, you don't think nothing like that. You're like, well, what's that? So, years down the road, after I my dad taught me to play guitar. He didn't think I'd be able to learn, but he knew I was determined. So he said, alright, now let's get down the road here. I've had multiple songs. I've had, I've written poetry, of course. I don't think I've been published any poetry, but they published a lot of songs. They all went on to hold a job for 16 years. And this is a physical job too. I literally had to carry bags all the time, so it was really a physical job. And went on doing sound for 8 years for a group that made it to Nashville, started the whole way to the top 10. So, imagine if I would have said all those times, I can't do that. I can't do that. And imagine if my mom would have told me I can't ever do anything. You see, when I got my 20s, I didn't really have to publish my first song. It really hit me then. I'm like, that's what my mom meant. If I wanted to try it and went for it, it would never happen. But, so, even today, as you can see, I walk backwards, I walk forwards. Clearly I can walk, I walk straight, because my cerebral palsy does me a little a little drunk once in a while, but I should still walk. So what's my point to this story? Well, if you have ever said I can't, and didn't try, you're an automatic failure. Now, failure isn't something that if you try and don't succeed. That's not failing. Failing is if you don't try and you don't succeed, because you never tried in the first place. So if you didn't try, then, excuse me, I have to ask, if you didn't try, how do you know you could succeed at it? See what I mean here now? So I can't, when you say I can't, literally, I can't never did anything. Because if you say I can't do something, you just gave up without even trying. Now if you tried, let's say, and then you say, well, I can't, it's okay. You know, there are things that I've tried and failed at, and I felt probably way more times I've succeeded when I'm positive of it. But if you ask any successful person, anyone, say, hey, have you ever failed? They're going to laugh at your face and kind of smirk at you and say, whoa, yeah, I mean, come on. So the point is, I can't, never did anything. I want you to remember that that's time you're trying to start a new venture in life. Doesn't matter what it is. You try to lose weight. Maybe you want to start your own business. And maybe you want to buy a new house. Or maybe you want to take that trip. You say, I can't afford it. And in some cases, maybe you can't, but most times you'd be surprised. You can do a lot more than what you think you can. So remember, when you say I can't without even trying first, you automatically fail. So remember, when my mom taught me when I was like 5 years old, and you wonder why I look like I am today. I can't, never did anything. If you remember that, I promise, it will change your life. It will make you a person that you never even thought you could be. I mean, when you get the I can't out of the way, totally, you're gonna fail a lot of things. Don't get me wrong. A lot of things you're gonna succeed in. Because if you really want to, you're not gonna say I can as the answer. You're gonna be persistent. You're gonna find a way and you're gonna do it. So remember, I can't, never did anything. Till the next post, I'll see you all later.